All eyes are on the Presidential Electoral Tribunal with the election protest filed by former Senator Bongbong Marcos set to be resolved today.
However, that resolution has been deferred to next week. Let's get more on that from Dale De Vera, reporting live from the Supreme Court. Good afternoon, Dale. Why did they defer resolving this to October 8th?
Sean Charles, the Supreme Court did not. Sources from the Supreme Court did not say any reason as to why there was a deferment on the voting regarding losing Vice Presidential candidate Bongbong Marcos's petition against Vice President Leni Robredo. But what our source said is that it has been reset to next en banc session, which is on October 8th. Sean Charles.
All right. I just want to clarify something, Dale. We all know that this decision has already been delayed like almost a year, if not a year already. This is quite unprecedented. What do they have to say about that?
Yes, Sean. The case at the Presidential Electoral Tribunal will really take a long time before it has been resolved. After this petition, after the voting for this petition, the PET will have to decide whether it will go through or whether it will push through with the counting of the remaining 24 cities yet. Sean, Charles?
Okay, so is it possible that we are going to see a recount soon of the 3 pilot provinces, because this will actually set the tone, and this is really what we're waiting for. Also, Dale, of course, we all recall that things were circulating on social media. We saw like some results allegedly coming from that decision. Has the Supreme Court debunked this as true?
Sean, the Supreme Court has said that around early September, that it has already received the report from the ponente of the case, Justice Kagiwa, with regard to the 3 pilot provinces. That's what the Supreme Court en banc will decide on if there is a probable cause from the 3 pilot provinces. So if there is a probable cause after the recount of the 3 pilot provinces, then they will have to proceed with the recount for the 24 other remaining provinces. Sean, Charles?
Right, we understand that this is just one among various possibilities that may come out of this protest. Could you break down for us what are the possible rulings of the PET that we can more or less look forward to, hopefully by October 8th?
Sean Charles, there are only 2 possible decisions that may come out after the voting of the Supreme Court en banc with regard to this PET case. One is the outright dismissal of Bongbong Marcos's petition, and the other is for the recount to continue. Charles? Sean?
Yeah. Dale, have you spoken, or is anyone from the Marcos camp over there? Are they confident that the Supreme Court, sitting as the PET, will be ruling in the Marcos' favor?
Sean Charles, the Marcos' camp have refused to give further comments pending the decision of the tribunal, citing that saying that they may be cited in contempt for speaking about the case. Sean Charles?
One other thing I'd like to clarify is that the Marcos protest includes also a prayer to nullify the ballots from Basilan, Lanao del Sur, and Maguindanao due to terrorism and harassment of voters. Do we have any updates regarding this, and is this not part of the agenda to be decided by the PET?
Charles, for now, the 3rd cause of action is yet to be decided, but the one which will be tackled on October 8th is with regard to the recount of the 3 pilot provinces.
All right, anything coming out now from the Robredo camp? I mean, we have heard Barry Gutierrez speaking out a few weeks before when this news came out. This was in September, but anything new today?
Sean, earlier, Vice President Leni Robredo said that she's hoping for the best. To quote her, she said, hoping for the best with regard to the decision of the PET on the electoral protest case. Sean?
All right, thanks for that, Dale. I guess we'll hear from you again on October 8th. That was Dale De Vera reporting live from the Supreme Court.